The paranormal world has a bunch of subcategories that branch off in different directions. Today we're going to be following a sub-branch of the paranormal category that is creepy and strange, because that's exactly what these videos are I'm bringing you today. So without further ado, I now present to you Number 1. This video is brought to us by TikTok user Slapped Ham. In this video, we have a couple of friends posing for a photo. The person who's attempting to take the photo accidentally ends up recording. What they end up catching on camera is rather creepy. Now, this could be explained away easily by saying this was staged and this is somebody in possibly a black morph suit. But the reaction seems to not be the case with that. Something is caught on camera scurrying on all fours across the ground behind them. Assuming that this wasn't faked, I'm not sure exactly what we're seeing here, but there's something humanoid running across the background. What do you guys think this is? Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. If it's not one of their friends in a suit, maybe it's something like a yowie. It's too dark to be the rake. I'm honestly not sure what we're looking at here.
This freaky piece of footage was sent to us by viewer Dallas DH, who was captured in Milingimbi in the Northern Territory of Australia. The three boys thought they were posing for a photo, but the camera holder was playing a trick and actually recording a little bit of video. However, they inadvertently captured something rather unusual. Watch. Watching that again, in the background, a strange dark figure can be seen. The boys yell and scream, and then the clip abruptly ends. So what do you think's been caught on camera here? Love to hear your thoughts on this strange sighting in the comments down below.
Number 2. This video is brought to us by TikTok user Ashley, and in this video we apparently have a couple of friends hiking in Ohio somewhere when they come across what seems to be a demon out for a daylight stroll. Now I will say what's interesting is it's almost like this thing has a blur around it, but this could be done with editing. It also looks like this thing has horns. If you pause and look closely at the top of its head, they look like there are 2 black horns protruding from it. It's a creepy clip, but unfortunately I just can't say for certain it's legit. It just seems too good to be true, you know what I'm saying? A demon spotted out in the middle of daylight and it happens to be able to blur itself out so it's not really visible by feature. I don't know, it just, you know what they say? If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. But this definitely doesn't look human. What do you guys think this is we're looking at here? Is this AI, CGI, possibly just a prank, or is this the real deal? Let us know in a comment down below what you think we're looking at. I've never heard of the Ohio Demon till now. Number 3. This video is brought to us by TikTok user Paranormal Vibes. And in this video we have a teacher who keeps spotting a shadow figure across a lot from them. Whether it's a man or demon, this teacher's unsure, but they keep spotting a shadow figure that walks back and forth all day. So after class they decide to take their husband and go investigate. They don't find anything particular. They do hear a strange shout from the woods. Now, it is important to remember that unfortunately, that we are in a terrible housing crisis in the U.S. It's very possible this is a homeless person who's just trying to get by. Then again, it could be something paranormal. Before I set on one single theory, I like to explore everything from all angles, and to me, it just seems more plausible that there's somebody in the woods than that's just an angry spirit or a demon roaming. But I don't know, it could be wrong. What do you guys think we're looking at?
Dark shadow is seen pacing in the woods alone when this happens.
This is the area where we see that figure. It just walks back and forth every day, all day. Now, I've been over there a couple of times. As I walk up on it, there's just nothing there. Yesterday was Easter. I went over there, but 2 big dogs that were off leash came out and it was time to go. Then we had the storm, so as soon as we're done with our schoolwork, I will record myself going across the street and show you that as you walk over, you no longer see what appears to be a person pacing back and forth for just hours and hours and days. I think today's like day 5. So here's the spot.
I don't see anything.
No, I don't either. I mean, it's pretty full. Hello? Is anybody there? I'm so nervous. What was that?
I don't know.
Do you need help?
This video is brought to us by TikTok user Scary Videos. And in this video we have somebody walking in a hospital recording themselves when a baby just happens to stroll down the hall by themselves. Granted, it's most likely not paranormal, and more just a case of bad parenting. It's a creepy video nonetheless. Now, it's a matter of fact possible that this is actually his kid and he just set this up for a quick viral video, although we don't know for sure. I personally don't think that's a ghost. I think this is just coincidence at best. Hell, just the other day I read an article that said that a baby was left alone on a park bench in Disney because the mom wanted to go ride something and the baby was being too loud. So, anything's possible nowadays.
Where's the new episode? Well, listen, I'm currently in a hospital. Whose baby is that? Anyway.
Number 5. This video is brought to us by TikTok user That Is Impossible Official. And in this video we have somebody who is treasure hunting when they come across this strange stone that is seemingly hot to the touch, at least that's what they want us to think, and apparently is able to boil water, so they claim. I don't see it happening here. They put it in the water, but I don't see the water heating up. I see them touching it with a shovel. Then when they put it back in the box, it starts to change color, which is interesting, but it could be the other side of the stone. Is this the Philosopher's Stone? Probably not. But it's interesting nonetheless. I think this was just made to go viral, but I could be wrong. Maybe we're looking at some kind of ancient artifact that holds all kinds of power we can't even fathom. That or a polished piece of quartz buried in an old box found in Goodwill. Well, that's just my opinion, but don't mind me. I'm quite the cynical one. What do you think this is? I'd love to hear.
A couple of weeks ago, treasure hunter John Ventura was deep in the woods somewhere in Brazil when all of a sudden they came across this mysterious rock.
Estava quente, John.
Não, tá gelado.
Tá gelado?
Tá gelado.
Ué? Credo?
Não, tá esquentando, cara. Tá esquentando. Pega pra você ver aí.
Tá
Caramba,
mesmo?
tá quente mesmo.
Tá mesmo, cara?
Gente do céu.
É pegar nela, cara.
Caraca, meu. Que coisa, cara.
Ela esquenta, cara.
Vamos pôr, ó, põe aqui na... Ó. Ó, não sei se dá pra você ver, ó. Ó,
Olha lá as bolinhas lá, ó.
ó, tá borbulhando.
Ó.
Não é possível, cara. Ó, ficou bem vermelha, cara. Olha isso. Olha, ficou vermelha.
Mudou?
Mudou a cor, ó.
While metal detecting somewhere in the woods in Brazil, they came across this box made of gold, and inside of it was this rock. Whatever this thing is, it seems to change color and temperature when someone touches it.
Tá voltando. Ó, gente, tá voltando a cor.
Credo, John.
In this particular part of the video, we can see it heating up the water, and when they put it back into the box,
Vem aqui, ó. Pessoal, nós vamos juntar ela lá.
it gets colder, and you can clearly see it changing its color. Up until now, there's not much information on what this mysterious rock could be, but I'm guessing that this is most likely some sort of ancient artifact, maybe even related to these ancient myths of underground cities in the Amazon forest. But I'm not sure. I may actually do a part 2 on this video if I find out more information.
Number 6. This video is brought to us by TikTok user Alex Shaw, and in this video we see a supposed time traveler caught on camera. Now Alec has a rental property where he has a Ring camera installed, and this person wanders onto his property, stumbles around for a bit, then ends up entering this shed here on the left-hand side of the screen. But once they enter it, they never leave. The homeowner tries talking to them, the person ignores the homeowner then calls the police, and as you can see the police go and check the shed where the person went into, and they find nothing. My only logical explanation to this is maybe there's a bunker that this person knew about that the police didn't. Other than that, I don't have any other reasonable explanation as to how someone could just vanish in a shed like that. Whether they slipped into another dimension, or they shifted universes, or they did travel through time.
He's coming onto my property to what looks like rob my house, but it actually turns out he is a time traveler. And let me show you that. I literally can't even make this up, like if I wanted to make this up. it blows my mind. This just happened yesterday. So as you could see, he's wandering around my backyard. I don't know what he's trying to do. Now he's like thinking like where to go, and he actually ends up going into my shed. So you can see he opens it, goes into the shed. So I'm fast forwarding the time so you can see there's no movement. He never leaves the shed. And I'm talking on the camera. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you in my shed? Never answers. He never leaves the shed. I literally was watching it the whole time. So I end up calling the police. You could see in the last one, the police coming through the front yard. And then here's the police coming into the backyard. And you could see they literally go inside. They go inside and I'm talking to them. Then they go inside again. Like they're inside there. And they come out and he's not there. And like I've been watching this backdoor camera the whole entire time and he never left. I really watched the camera the whole time. He never left. Police didn't see him in there, and like it blows my mind. Like I don't know if there's a tunnel in my shed in the backyard. I don't know if he teleported. I don't know where this guy went or why he went in that shed. Let me know what you think.
Well, my ghouls and goblins, you did it. You made it to the end of another video. If you enjoyed today's content, if you wouldn't be so kind, I request that you click that like button, you drop a comment, you click that share button, you share this with 3 friends who need a little spooky pick-me-up. And most importantly, click that subscribe button. I'm aiming for a new goal of 5,000 subscribers, and I'd love your help to reach it. Any of these is great for the algorithm, and it helps me immensely. Thanks for watching, and I'll scare you in the next one.